running this real quick. Let's pin this, run this flash sale. Let's just start. I want to do two. All right. What's up, my lovelies? Hi, everyone. I hope everyone is feeling well and doing amazing. So we are going to be doing a ancestral collective messages today. Of course, we have some announcements. The announcements are, hey, I got a few things for y'all. Okay, a few things. One is we're doing a spiritual entrepreneurship class tomorrow morning. Okay, so if you're a part of my school community, we're going to be doing school community on Sunday again this week. I'm so sorry. I had already had these classes planned out. So we're going to be doing school on Sunday morning. And it's Sunday morning. We're going to be going over birth charts. We're going to be going over birth charts and human design chart. So make sure you bring your birth chart and human design chart for Sunday. Okay. What's the other thing? The next thing is, yes, we're having a spiritual entrepreneurship class tomorrow. So I'm going to be teaching in regards to how to actually foundate your business on a spiritual side and a practical side, how to create a brand, run a brand, build a brand, all of that, all of that. Okay, so it's going to be a little lengthy. Y'all going to be hearing me talk a lot. It's a 2-hour class. Okay. But yes, and then if you get the VIP ticket, you will get a PDF and replay of all of that good stuff. The other thing is Miami. So we will be in Miami in August. I need you guys to make sure you're getting your tickets. If you're coming, please show up, please show out. If you know anybody that would like to win or participate in the event, please reach out to your girl. Okay, reach out to your girl. Okay. Let's make this event a success. And the reason why this event is not about anything but you and your experience. So I want to make this event as experienceful as possible. The reason why is because this is a huge portal. It is a Lions Gate portal, huge manifestation portal. And for those of you who don't know, Miami is a vortex. It is a portal energy center. Miami, Sedona, Mount Shasta, New York, all along the East Coast is vortex and portals. Okay. So we are there to work and get our work in, get our energy into alignment, get deep into manifestation. So please make sure you check that out as well too. With nonetheless to say, we're going to get into a message. I was guided today to do an ancestral message. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing an ancestral message today. I have these cards, and then I'll probably be using these cards as well too. I think so. Okay, so let's get started. I think that's all of the announcements I have, right? Yeah. We're finishing up tier 3. Tier 2 will start in October. So if you would like a seat in our tier 2 program, please get your seat. If you want to start your payment plan, you can start your payment plan. I'm going to drop that soon. So you guys can start your payment plan. Get into tier 2 because I can only take 25 students. And I think I had well over 30 the last time. Okay. So this season, I can only do 25 students at a max. I'm going to be running it in October. It is a 3-month High Priestess program. It is very intensive. It is filled with hands-on learning, clinicals, a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. So if you're not in a space to come and actually participate in a sense where you can really fully put your energy into it, don't sign up. Okay. I need you fully in tune and available if this is something that you want to do and you're super serious about it. It is a certification program, so you do get certified at the end of it. The High Priestess program is all about embodiment. It's not just about the knowledge, it is about the embodiment of what you're actually learning. All right, so we're going to get started. Nevertheless, nothing to say. Okay, if you guys would like to book anything with me, you can. The link is in the bio. Please make sure you check out a candle on the TikTok shop or on the website. We have the Millionaire Magnet candle. I highly suggest that everybody get your Millionaire Magnet candle on. It does come with the scroll. The scroll is over there. Okay, it does come with a millionaire scroll. Okay, for you to read. It comes with directions. You can also check out the cleanse and protect candle as well too. Let's turn this mirror around. This comes with cleansing your energy. It comes with 3 to 4 different types of herbs in this candle. And then we have white light ancestor. And I'm going to be dropping another codex candle pretty soon. I just got to see when. But the next one is going to be called power and protection. Power and protection. This is enlightening your power, protecting your energy. Okay. All right. Let's get it popping. Let's get into it. My favorite part of the show, right, is reading. Okay. Y'all know one thing that I love, two things for certain, is reading. And I gotta bring you guys some teaching lessons. I'm going to be dropping some videos in the school community today around the 4 classrooms. I'm going to be dropping some stuff in there. I got a lot of work to do today, huh? Okay, I got a lot of work to do today. All right, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides of the highest white light, we thank you so much for this day. Heavenly Father, we thank you today. We come before your throne with a humble heart, a peaceful mind, okay, and a calm spirit. Lord God, I ask that you bring direct messages from the throne room only, messages that the collective and the people need to actually hear. I ask that you send your mighty angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, to protect my energy from any interferences, any negative interferences, any attachments, any magic, anything that is thrown my way that will affect me or stand in the way of my purpose and my destiny. I ask that you block everything out. As that Archangel Metatron, you govern my mind, body, and spirit as I channel and deliver a message of the scrolls and from the actual throne room. Okay. I feel Archangel Shamiel here. So there's something about love here. Okay. Thank you for the presence of Archangel Shamiel. Thank you for the presence of Archangel Raphael as well, too. And any other archangels that's here. I thank you so much for your presence and your attendance. Archangel Uriel, I told you I'm feeling I'm feeling an angel of another, I'm feeling angels here. Okay. Archangel Uriel, okay, could be saying do the work. Okay, this could be something about abundance. You need to make steady progress towards your actual abundance. Okay, Instagram, you guys can leave badges now. Okay, so if you can support on Instagram by leaving a badge, YouTube you can support by leaving gifts. Okay, and TikTok support by leaving gifts. Okay, please do not steal or take my energy and don't exchange the energy. Okay, I don't care if it's a penny gift. Drop something in exchange to energy. Okay, always remember exchange. That's how you keep your energy balanced and you're not leaking out energy. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going ancestor messages today. All right, from the highest vibrational ancestors, what do we have? People have been removed from your life rapidly. Okay, that's because you royal. Okay, period. I can see where this message is going. That's because you're royal. You're a leader. You could be connected to the Lyrians. So people are being removed from your life at lightning speed, spirit. Okay, you see that, you guys? Did you see that? Ooh, wee. God said he not playing without you. A new revenue stream is aligned with royalty and it is ready. So you about to step into your royal timeline. That's higher than the millionaire timeline. Some of y'all great step into this millionaire timeline. Okay, period. I love that. So we got that. This is too many cards, but we got the card Moon that came out. Let's take Moon. And look what the next card came out. I'm gonna put these back. Look. Some of y'all are designed to create a spiritual brand. I'm doing a spiritual entrepreneurship class tomorrow. It's only $40. Okay. Feeling blocked or unseen, no matter how aligned your actions are. You could have a Virgo placement or a Cancer, or you could be a Virgo or a Cancer. Okay. Sudden drops in income despite hard work. All right. So we don't want that. So I'm going to teach you guys how to not go through that. Okay, we don't want the ups and downs. We want the ebbs and the flow. We want the flow, the steady, consistent income. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that, how to work with your magnetism, how to increase your magnetism around your business. Business is spiritual, okay? So you got to understand the spiritual components of it as well as the practical side of it as well, too. So I can't wait to share that with you guys tomorrow because when I started my spiritual brand, and I've been doing this for 8 years, right? But when I started mine, I was all focused on the spiritual side and I was not focused on the practical side. Thank you so much. I like this lipstick. It's by Wynevia. I don't know the number or the name, but it's definitely by Wynevia. I like their stuff. It says frequency first, money second, period. So you could be seeing the number 777, 144. Okay. It says match the energy of wealth and it must appear. Oh, I love that. Match the energy of wealth and it must appear. And it says you organize for success. All right. Okay. So something about you getting your emotions in check. Okay. Something about you needing to organize for success. Something about you working on let me get let's see, let's do 6. Let's do 2 under here, 2 under here, 2 under here. Okay, let's get 2 more. So it's something about your frequency. It's shifting, it's changing. And I feel like with your emotions, it's like, listen, keep your emotions in check. Don't waver. Okay, I'm hearing God say, don't waver right now. Don't waver. Okay. And God is removing people out your life. Let them go because rejection, neglection, rejection is your protection. You can be a Leo or you have a Leo placement. Leo came out, period. You can have a Leo moon. Somebody here can have a Leo moon. Okay. Leo moon. Shout out to my fire moons. Period. Okay. I love that. Okay. We got another one here. Son-in-law of gifts, protection, and spiritual access. Okay, womb and sacral violation, a Scorpio. So a Scorpio has what? Scorpio and a Virgo and a Cancer. Most High God. What? Not the Most High. Oh, y'all. I don't know who your arch nemesis are, but this is feeling like arch nemesis energy. Y'all see that? Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Most High God at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Ooh wee, ooh wee. This reading about to be fire. Okay, ooh wee. Somebody violated your sacral energy. Somebody violated your womb energy. Sudden loss of gifts, protection, and spiritual access. Somebody here not gonna have no spiritual access to something. Yeah, look, karmic contract is closed because somebody was out here creating a lot of illusions when they was guided to change in direction and actually do the work. Oh, child. It could be time for you to relocate. Maybe you're wondering if you should relocate. Ooh, child, these 2 cards came out together. Ooh, child, honey. Ooh, wee. It's about to get spicy today. And I'm feeling spicy. I wonder what the moon is in. I need to see what the moon is in because I'm feeling spicy today. I'm feeling spicy today. I bring nothing to drink. All right, ancestors, what's this about? I'm feeling spicy today. 111 in the chat. Ooh wee! It's a new beginning for somebody. All right, ancestors. What's this people being removed from your life rapidly and organized for success? It almost feels like some people just can't go with you. There are people that just cannot go with you to this new next, whatever this energy you about to go into. All right, what is this here? Earth. Yep. Look. Oh my God. Oh my God. So you are a life giver. This reading going to be intense, y'all. I'm so sorry. If you don't want to hear an intense reading, I would advise you to exit left because this reading about to be really deep. And the reason why is because I'm talking to somebody that is a life giver. You give energy to people. Look at this. Look at this lady. She's like in the shadow. She ain't got no energy. She ain't got no life force. You are somebody that gives life force energy. See, you plant seeds. You're a nurturer. But see, you was around a lot of clowns, a lot of actors, a lot of performers. For some of you, this could have been like a father figure that thought they had some type of control over your life, but you was the one that was actually the mentor, actually the healer. Ooh wee. Oh my goodness. Earth energy. See that it's almost like spirit is redirecting your earth energy that's in your like you can literally have Virgo somewhere in your chart. It's like spirit, look, Virgo, water, and fire is out here. So the only thing that's not out here is air. So these people couldn't mess with you on a mental level. See, they was messing with you on an emotional level. They was siphoning your energy on an emotional level. They would siphon your energy on a creative level, a passionate level. It's almost like you could have felt like you didn't have no drive to do nothing. And then it was like they was affecting you when it came to your routines and your habits. The Virgo is the sixth house, that's your routines. So these people was really playing in whatever people energies or whatever was really playing up in your energy. What is the moon in the Leo part here? God, give him some grace, God. Give him some grace. Give him some grace. Look, presence, grandfather, instincts. Look at that. And this is Leo, whoever could have a look at this. For some of you, you have some type of spirit animal that's like a lion or something. Yeah, you got these spirit animals around here. Look, shadow and darkness and gardener and cultivation. So you got presence and grandfather. Okay. So your grandfather could be around. That's the one that could be fiery. Your grandfather could be a Leo. Your dad could be a Leo. Oh, so these people was messing with you. You were innocent. So it says instinct, purity, and darkness. Look at this, y'all. This is insane how this is coming out. I'm telling you, my readings have been very deep lately. Very, very deep readings lately. I'm talking about getting to the bottom of it. Oh, you could be an artist, adventure explorer. Somebody got Sag in their chart. Look at it. It says darkness, purity, and instincts. Yeah, so it was like these energies were in the shadows. Oh, sugar, my sister calling. Hold on. Lisa, I'm on live. I gotta call you back. I'm on live. I'm gonna call you back.
Oh, okay, no worries. Girl, why I got termite?
Okay, I'm gonna call you back because people can hear you. All right, bye.
Oh.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry, y'all. My sister was calling. She got termites. Oh, she live in a house. Yeah, that's probably normal. They'll rectify that. Sorry, you guys. I was on a phone call. I had a phone call. Okay, it was a phone call. Y'all be freaking out over there on TikTok. They were like, "This pause. It pause." Thank you, cosmic little cosmic goddess. Thank you. Is that little? Yeah, little cosmic goddess. Thank you, sister. Y'all be over there freaking out on TikTok with a phone pause. With a I got y'all. My sister called y'all. I'm sorry. With frequency first, womb and sacral energy with sudden loss, gifts, protection, and spiritual access. What is this here? Energy here. Frequency first, money second. Frequency first, money second. Rebel, free spirit, water. Okay, so a water sign could be significant. A lot of water energy coming out. Performer, writer, singer, hero, shaman. Somebody could be a shaman. Oh, okay. I see what the message is with this one. So with the rebel and the free spirit, you are somebody here. You're kind of like somebody here that's like, you know, F them people. I ain't worrying about them people. They can go on somewhere. That you have like this rebel energy and rebel spirit about yourself that you don't really worry about your enemies and your people. You don't worry about shadows, enemies, demons, spirits, interferences. You're not somebody that really like pays attention to too much to that. It's like because you have like this free spirit, inner child rebellion energy. Like you feel like you're sometimes like untouchable here. And so because of that, these people were playing in your energy and you maybe didn't like really like it feels like you didn't really take it as serious as it was. Like something was a serious spiritual violation. And it feels like you really didn't take it as serious as you was like, you're like, whatever. I'm just going to move on. Whatever. Let's see. Ancestral messages. Oh, wow. Dang. Okay. But all this stuff was going on. It's almost like some of you could even not realize or know what people are going through either. I'm really getting here. Somebody here was really playing like with y'all energy. Heavy. Heavy playing in that energy. I can't make it up. I can't make it up if I want to. I could feel it. Impasse, block. These people was trying to block you. Look, from your path, from your enlightenment. Yeah, your prayers, mysticism, joy. Look, they see somebody here is paying for something because they was gossiping about y'all. Like you are somebody that really minds your business and don't be paying nobody no attention. Like, and it's like these people was feeding off your life force. This is all solar plexus energy and sacral energy. They was blocking this, and you like somebody that just don't be paying nobody no attention. You mind your business. You focus on your prayer life. You're focusing on your spiritual path. You're incognito. You focus on your own joy, and then you got these people over here gossiping, playing on your heartstrings, playing on your emotions, making you feel like, twisted. Like, I'm getting like this is the type of energy that was making you not feel clear, making you feel twisted, things of that sort. And these signs could be involved somehow. Oops, sorry. Sorry, Instagram. Okay. What's grandfather? Wow. Look, abundance and creation. See, and somebody ancestor is not, do you hear what I say? Not, I repeat, not playing. Somebody ancestor is not playing. Whoever this male ancestor is, shout out to my daddy. Okay, my dad was a Leo. My daddy was a Leo. My daddy, they called him Kilroy too. He was fierce. You got abundance and you got creation. My dad was very, very strong. Very strong man. I mean, most Leos are, but this son, he was very strong. I believe my mom was the karmic. Okay. That's what I just believe. I don't know. He could have been a karmic, but I don't feel that. I feel like she was the karmic. Yeah. My mom, like, I feel like karmics, they don't heal. They don't take no accountability. They don't look at themselves, all of that stuff. That was my mom. But then again, they both could have been karmics. I don't know. My dad got emotionally vulnerable towards the end of his life, so I never really seen my mom really emotionally vulnerable. I feel like something here could be going on with somebody's parents. So many despondents. Somebody here could be healing from like people pleasing. I just got a message on my phone. What's rebel? Hold on, y'all. Let me cook. All right. Let me cook. Wisdom. Heart chakra. Mm. These people here ain't stand a chance. And I was, look, victim. These people here ain't stand a chance. And I was getting that when I was going for my run the other day. Yeah, you about to recover from something that you was a victim in. And I don't feel like you realize how deep this was. These people ain't stand a chance. What? Give me one more on wisdom. It's just like I'm so shocked, but I'm not shocked because it's like people people don't be knowing what they be like, how they be moving and what they be doing. It's like people don't be moving in integrity. They don't be doing things right. Like these are people here that was gossiping about you, reading your energy, doing things, mixing and mingling in your energy. Now they're great to have all these sudden losses. They're going to lose. They're losing their protection. They're losing their gift. They're losing their spiritual access. They're losing here because they wanted to play and gossip and tangle themselves up in something that they had no business doing. And it's crazy because I had a client that came to me and she said something about her getting a reading like on the work that I do or whatever. Like she go to other people to get a reading on, and I was just like, I ain't say nothing because it's like, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing. This is your lesson. This is what you're gonna have to learn. But that's not something that you're supposed to be doing. But and other side of that, she was like, I wouldn't be working with you if she didn't have, positive things to say. I was just like, okay, well, I just don't understand, like, what's the point of that? Like, where's your own discernment? Like, that's a spiritual violation to get a reading on somebody without their energy consent. Like, my energy is not open for everybody to just read it and be all dingling and dangling in it. And I feel like this is something that you went through. Like you went through things like with family, friends, lovers, exes, diggling, daggling all in your energy, diggling, daggling all in your sacral chakra, blocking it, making you emotionally confused, making you imbalanced, making you not understand your direction or have clarity with your direction and stuff like that. It's like, come on. Y'all gonna learn today. That's what that y'all gonna learn today. God is literally about like, where are we at in this world where it's like you can just be doing stuff like this? Like, I don't even like reading celebrities' energies. It's just a spiritual violation. Like, it's just like, leave people energy and stuff alone. Like, you never know who somebody is. And the fact that somebody in this live is actual royal energy, ranking energy, and you want to read on their energy and stuff like that, that's a violation of the spirit. That's a violational law, a spiritual violational law. And I don't know who these people here, because whoever you are, you're an energy giver. You're a giver. You could even have dealt with like people pleasing. And you could have been so focused on organizing your own self for success, however that looks. You was focusing on your own healing, your own business, your own money, your own life, your own household, your own backyard. It's like you was organizing yourself to be successful. This doesn't say that you was messing with anybody else's energy. You was organizing yourself for success. And people are now being removed. People are now about to experience sudden loss because they wanted to play in your energy and cause their own selves to be blocked. It's like you tried to block me, but you're blocking your own self by trying to block me. And you're somebody with a free spirit. A free spirited person is a good hearted person. They don't bother nobody. They're like a lone wolf. They walk by themselves. They do their own thing. They're not bothering nobody or nothing. They're in tune with the moon, the cycles, whatever. They're in tune with themselves, with their body. They're not bothering nobody. All they focusing on creation. And like, look at this. It's like that's all you was focusing on, but you had these people up here in the background wanting to steal something from somebody. It almost feels like what I'm getting is like a grandfather or on your dad's side wanted to give you some type of spiritual inheritance, but people wanted to take it. People wanted to siphon it. And it's like you couldn't even get your full inheritance. You couldn't even get your full abundance because people wanted to be all niggle and daggling in your energy and stealing your energy. It's crazy. It says endings and beginnings on this card. This card says sudden loss of their gifts, their protection, their spiritual access because of womb and sacral violation. These people violated your sacral and your womb area. Where do you think you're going to gain any type of anything off of that? Yeah, look, victim keep coming out. Where do you think you get anything from that? What's wisdom? That's insane. Look, prayer. Wanted you to accept some type of mundane life when you're royal. That's over. Look, period. That's over. And these people about to be irritated. Do you hear what I say? They about to be irritated. That's over. These people wanted you to accept some type of mundane. Imagine a queen. Imagine a princess. Imagine a goddess sitting there waiting on other people. Working at a restaurant, working at a warehouse, working at this job, working at this, you know what I'm saying? Places that don't even serve them when they're a whole goddess out here, when they're a whole queen out here, when they got a whole mission out here, a whole direction, whole power purpose that God is calling them into. Kingdom, I'm talking about kingdom wealth, beyond millionaire. I'm seeing somebody that's beyond, supposed to be beyond millionaire. And see, these people are going to be so freaking irritated and pissed because they can no longer, once you discover that they can no longer feed off your sacral energy. This is about how powerful your crown, third eye, and sacral is. Look, sacral energy, sacral energy. All of this after your womb. All, because somebody here could have like womb codes, sacral codes. You got a key in your chakra. They could have even been trying to attack. I'm getting chills on my right side. Yeah, I'm getting chills. So somebody wanted a sacral key you got. Somebody wanted a sacral chakra key that holds in your sacral chakra. And it's the key to some type of abundance. And see, and I'm getting like they've been like trying to follow after this for lifetimes after lifetimes. Ooh wee. Wow. Oh, you guys, make sure y'all check out the candles, okay? I know it's Friday. I know y'all got paid, so y'all can buy a $12 candle, okay? Get a $12 candle, okay? All right. I'm gonna do two of them because this is the only message I'm doing today. All right, get a $12 candle for your girl. Thank you. I know y'all got paid today. Hook your sister up, okay? And make sure y'all get y'all tickets for Miami, okay? Get them on Eventbrite or get them on the website. Yeah, y'all not about to be stuck no more. And if you are, you just need to cut cords and cleanse your energy. Remove this energy out of your sacral. Just do sacral focus work. What's this here, spirit? Thank you. Yeah, look, stop playing with me. Lumeria energy activated. Lumerian energy is activated. That's why you activated a timeline. Spirit said yes. 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 Okay, period. I love that. You activated a Lemurian timeline, created heaven on earth. It's happening. I'm trying to tell you, people be coming for you and they be literally creating a damn hole for themselves. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. I'm getting spirit wants you to focus on your beauty. They want you to focus on your beauty. They want you to focus on your devotion. They want you to focus on this priesthood, priestess, and priesthood. Get into it. Dang. Yes, and what? Yep. See, somebody here. Yeah, child, look, child of the cosmos. Wow. See, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. See, you're not only a child of God, you a child of the cosmos. The star family, the archangels, the ancestors, the high vibrational ancestors, all of that. You ain't just a kingdom child, a daughter of the most high God, baby. You are a child of the cosmos. What look at this. Oh, y'all see, I don't think y'all hear me. I don't think y'all hear me, honey. I don't think y'all hear. Look at the earth. Look at the earth card. I don't think y'all hear me out here. Look at the power that you possess and that sits within. This is somebody that's feeding the energy of someone who don't have no energy. Child, oh my God. That's why God be removing people out of your life. You're like, what happened? Where they going? I keep running through friends. I keep running through lovers. I keep running through this, keep running through that. This is why. These people aren't in alignment with you. These people can't handle your frequency. These people can't handle your throne, your crown. They want to compete with it. They want to steal it. They want to take it. They don't know how to walk alongside with you with respect and integrity and truth. They don't know how to do that. They know how to be snakes. This is what they're trained to do, to be snakes. They know how to keep themselves on a loop and not actually sit down somewhere and actually do their actual healing work, their deep shadow healing work. The shadow card came out. And you can't walk alongside with these people with this type of energy. What's wrong? Like, what's wrong with you? I'm gonna need you to snap up out of it. You can't walk alongside with these people with these type of frequency. What the cards say? Again, frequency first. Frequency first. Match the energy of wealth. Frequency first. You can't walk away. These people are going to try. And that's why I feel like with this free spirit, this rebellion energy, it's almost like you did not care. You were not paying attention, but these people were stealing from you. And that's why your ancestors, your spirit team is saying, yeah, we about to create something. We about to align something for you. We about to create a timeline for you. Everything's about to align and come in for you like it ain't nobody business. For some of you getting homes. You getting a beauty routine impact. You see what I'm saying? You getting all new beginnings. Creativity about to come on popping like it ain't nobody's business. We about to bless you with a lot of abundance through this creation. You got to understand who can walk beside you and who can't walk beside you. Because on this priestess card, it's women walking beside her. But she has to also understand her own energy, her own independence as well, too. You can't have snakes walking next to you. You can't have the wolves in the sheep clothing walking next to you. You can't have the con artists and the scammers walking next to you. You can't have people here that only see you as a meal ticket and a way out energetically walking next to you. You can't have people like, oh, she's going to save me. I'm not your meal ticket. You can't have those people walking beside you. It's what your ancestors are saying, what most God is saying to you. And this is why people is getting uprooted up out of your life. This is why God keep coming in, removing and clearing people out of your sacral chakra, out of your solar plexus. Because people want your keys, they want your codes, they want your energy, they want your gifts, they want your essence. And now it's about time here for some of you. This is about something about you going through this since you was a little child. Cancer is the fourth house. That's home. So you've been going through this since little child, little baby in the womb. And now something's activated. Now something's moving for you. And it's coming through very forceful. Whatever this energy is powerful. Yeah, look, your guidance is divinely guided. Akasha. This was already in the plan. This was written in the plan. Wow. Yeah. Oh, child, I can't make it up. Get grounded. Look at this. Breaking the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. I got chills. Look at the new you becoming. Look how you went through the stages of darkness just to become this new version of yourself. Look how you went through these stages of darkness just to become the new version. Look all these. She came out of the cave. She chose healing. She chose change. She chose to rewrite her future. She chose to change her future, redirect her future, change her ancestral patterns, actually heal. And you want to walk around, you want to be in this energy and still walk around with people that's in this energy. You want to be this energy and still want to walk around with people that's in this energy. God said no. No, break the chain. And I'm telling you, the chain for somebody is people pleasing. You cannot walk and save everybody. You're not going to be able to do it. You can't bring everybody where you're going. You're on the 10th floor, and there's people that's still on the third floor, fourth floor. No shade, no pun intended. Some people are still starting out with their healing. They're still starting their healing journey. They're still starting it on the third, fourth level. You on the 10th level, and you trying to bring people up to the 10th level that's on the third level. They can't skip the levels. I'm talking to somebody that's ranked high royal ranking energy, that's already been doing the work, that's already been remembering who they are, who's already been seeing who they are, who's already been tapped into who they are. I'm not talking to a stingy soul. I'm not talking to a greedy soul. I'm not talking to a snake scamming soul. I'm talking to a free spirited loving soul. Somebody here that will give the world, like literally the world off of their shoulder if they could. And God is taking you through a season saying that's not your job. You can't do that for everybody. They want you beauty, devotion, prayer, beauty, devotion, prayer, beauty, devotion. You're creating your heaven on earth right now. And look, it ain't nobody on this picture. Look, yes, Spirit saying yes. Ain't nobody on this picture. And you see how these women on here, they all the same. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now, stop playing with this message. Stop playing with this message. Look at these women on this card. Look at these souls on these cards. They don't, child. I'm gonna have to make it real plain for you guys. Look at these souls on these cards. Do these souls look like these soul? This soul right here. Do they look like the same? I'm trying to tell you, it's something about you recognizing and aligning with who you're supposed to be walking with, who you're supposed to be with. This is the season of you understanding that whoever you are, just say yes. And for some of you, this is like saying yes to the people who are supposed to be in alignment with you. Let me get one more off this deck. Let me get one more for just say yes. This is alignment. Look, these women are aligned. Look, child, I'm done. I'm about to get up out this chair. I'm about to get up out this chair. Same message, different card. You see all these people? Same soul, alignment, the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits soul tribe. You've been running around in the mud with the snakes. You've been running around in the mud with the dogs, the stray dogs. Yeah, you a star keeper. And Spirit is saying, stop dimming your light. I got chills all around. Stop dimming your light to try to fit in with somebody, with the crowd, to people please, and all of that to make everybody feel safe and secure. You're a star keeper. You got the cosmic ancestors working with you, and you want to shrink and dim your life for what? No, we powerful over here. We ranked up over here. We aligned over here. We don't play with nobody. And we not dimming our light, shrinking ourselves, lowering our vibration for nobody. But why? Because the plan is the plan. The foundation is the foundation. We've been seeing the light all this time. Look at you rising up. You've been literally seeing the light. Yeah, look, you're not for everyone. You're not for everyone. Thank you, Spirit. You're not for everyone. And it almost feels like somebody is going to have to accept the fact that they may have to be alone on this journey before they align with their actual soul tribe. Before they align with their actual soul tribe. Yes. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yes. Harasikarara masukarata harayayi. Hara masakarata harayayi. I receive that. Yes. Come on now. Stop playing. I didn't even get to this yet. Didn't even get the cards out yet. I'm just on the oracle cards. And before I get to the oracle cards, let's get a message from Isis. Hold on, let's see. Wow. Yeah, these people, these energies was playing in your face. You was comfortable with running around with these low vibrational people. You was comfortable with accepting the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is saying, like, come on now, you royal. You royal. You have my blood and my DNA. You belong to my tribe over here. It's like, no, somebody is a priestess, a mystic, a teacher, a royal ranking soul being. And everybody can't get a piece of that. Everybody can't have access to that type of energy. It's just no. You're a child, not just of God. You're a child of the cosmos. Somebody here on a very specific soul mission here, on a very specific mission. Okay, Isis, what we got? Wow, and these people been taking and stealing. Yeah, look at this. Stay true, child. Stay true and be in your power. Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of divine authority. Rising sun, divine solar child is being reborn. I just can't make it up. The message is the message. You see that? Stay true into your power. You're rising sun energy. The divine solar child. The divine solar child is being born. And then you got out here a child of cosmos. I actually want to get a little deeper into that. Let's see what this card talking about. Hold on. Divine solar child. Page 50. Let's learn today. Because I'm all about education now. I love to educate myself. You got divine sun child. Blessings of the sun falcon and divine sun child. Horus, son of Isis and Osiris. Flow to you now, beloved initiate. It's time to allow your life to flourish without limits. I'm getting chills. To let your light burn bright without a veil. Ooh, child. Oh my God, they about to take the veil off of you. They about to take the veil off of you. They get ready to let your light burn bright without the veil. That's why the sun energy, the Leo card came out here down here on the bottom part. And this is not about necessarily zodiac sign. This is about energy. Every zodiac sign carries a frequency and an energy. It says rising sun. Yeah, they about to take the veil off of you. Just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert, blessings of the sun falcon heard the time when your divine legacy is being born. It is your time to burn bright. Oh my God, I got chills. Oh my God. Oh my God, I got chills. It's your time to burn bright. Say, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'm creating this new timeline of Lumerian. I'm creating this new timeline of abundance. Yeah, your divine feminine must stay true to her values of love, healing, and triumph of creativity over destruction born of fear and hate. I'm going to say that again. Your divine feminine, our divine feminine, collective divine feminine energy must stay true to her values of love, healing, and triumph of creativity over destruction born of fear and hate. She must never give up her belief in her ideals. Our divine feminine is our body, whether a man or woman, no matter which one you are, our inner values and the ideals that make our hearts beat stronger and feel right within our belly. I'm trying to tell you, this is somebody's heart and sacral chakra going through a rebirth, like literally rising up. In her inner divine masculine energy, she never gives up on her beliefs in him either. And in her desire for their togetherness, it leads to his healing. See, the only way you're going to lead the divine masculine up is through you. It's through your desire. It's through your leadership. It's through your healing. Stop sitting around waiting and thinking that a man is supposed to show up and show you leadership. No, this is about you showing up in your life as a leader through your own healing, through your own desires, through your own ideas. Your masculine is going to rise. Even if he has been lost, fragmented, and thought dead, the divine masculine is our spirit, whether woman or man, that our body desires to unite with, to help it to come to life and light in a new and blissful way. The love in our hearts calls our spirits home into our body. Wow. Finally, our divine feminine and divine masculines unite within our bodies. A new golden consciousness is born. This is the sun child Horus with the eye that is the moon and an eye that is the sun. Wow, y'all, I got chills. And look at the card right down next to this. Look at this. Flower of life with soul retrieval. Look at this. These are like two cards down. The truth is unveiled. Veiled. The truth is unveiled. I'm trying to tell you, it's like spirit is about to take the veil off of who you are or something. It's like everybody's great to see who you really truly are or something. Wow, man. Yeah, the divine sun child is the new self filled with love, light, and power in the world. You are, oh, I got chills. Somebody is the divine sun child. And it's filled with love, light, and power. See, you're gonna have to triumph in love and healing over destruction, fear, and hate. That's what these people wanted you to be in. Wow, let's see. Thank you so much for the gifts and the super chat on YouTube. Thank you. Whoever sent that. I can't see the chat over on YouTube, but thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Okay, if you purchase a candle, thank you. Thank you for the gifts on TikTok as well too. If you purchase a badge on Instagram, thank you guys so much for the support. I be so deep in my message. I just seen the Wheel of Fortune. I be so deep in my messages, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. I be so deep in these messages. Yeah, look, the lovers. Yeah, you getting divine. You getting everything from the past that was stolen from you, whether that was past lives or this life. Look, Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Spiritual gifts, enlightenment, universe with the Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Hangman. Yeah, these people wanted you to sacrifice yourself. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands through sex. They wanted you to sacrifice yourself through sex and work. Like a slave. They wanted you to be a slave. Remember I said something about that acceptance card? I don't know where is it at, where it went at. But remember I said something. Here we go, right here on the bottom of the deck. Look. They wanted you to sacrifice. I'm trying to tell you, they wanted you to sacrifice. Hold on, somebody calling again. They wanted you to, can you TikTok? Can you hear me? Somebody was calling my phone. They wanted you to sacrifice yourself through sex and work. They didn't want you, look, Ace of Swords. They wanted you to be stuck. They didn't want you to know who you really truly was. Yeah, 555. I keep seeing that too. It's transformations coming. They wanted you to be sad, depressed, confused, thinking, all isolating, settling for these breadcrumbs, loss of direction. Look at this. And you the Queen of Cups. Look at this. They wanted you to not understand how to manifest, how to work with your energy. Look. But you about to be successful. You and your person. That's crazy. Wow. Ace of Cups. Wow. Come on, Spirit. What's the message, ancestors? What's the message? Let me keep cooking because this right here, look, justice. Okay, period. You got Libra, Aries energy, period. The first card out is justice. And what I've been telling y'all from the very beginning of this reading, what did I been telling y'all from the very beginning of this reading? These people here was breaking and violating spiritual laws. Yeah, they was. They was breaking and violating spiritual laws. All seeing. I'm hearing all seeing, almighty, all power. I'm hearing almighty, all power. What's justice here? What's this justice here? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it, honey child. Somebody here is not to be played with. I don't care what you talking. You better watch your mouth when you talking about whoever this is. You better watch how you stepping when you talk about whoever this is. Whoever you are, whoever this is, you better watch it. Somebody was covered. Somebody could have looked like they ain't had nothing. Somebody here could have looked like they was making life look easy. But see, somebody here didn't know what you was going through behind closed doors. They didn't know that you was going behind closed doors. You was struggling. You was trying to figure out how you was going to pay this. You was trying to figure out how you was going to get this together. You was trying to figure out how you was going to get spiritually aligned. You was working on your healing. You was praying. You was in the closet, honey. Do you hear what I say? And see, people play with you like that because it's like you didn't have that power, that punch. Maybe you didn't have the aesthetics. Maybe you didn't have the money. Maybe you didn't have the car. Maybe you had the looks or something like this, like that, like that. What people thought, you know what I'm saying? What people thought something is supposed to look like. And see, these people played with you and played in your face. But see, God is about to take the veil off of you. God is about to take the veil off of you. And when God take the veil off of you, your abundance level, everything is going to change. Everything is going to change for you. I ain't bring nothing to drink, y'all. Look, Three of Swords. Three of Cups, Five of Swords, the World card. It's a wrap. See, this is what I'm saying. See, now with the world card here, this is like you was protected the whole, your energy was protected the whole time in a sense. In a sense it was, because it was like you was still this rebel person, you still wasn't really like in your authority. See, it's one thing when you're like, when you're not in your authority, you have a certain level of protection because you come off as like a naive soul. So that was you when you was you was naive, you was this rebel, you was this free spirited soul. So you was kind of naive, and it's like your spirit team seen that, God knew that, so they couldn't really like take the veil off of you. They couldn't really bless you with a lie. They couldn't really give you with a lie, because it was like you would have poured into these people, you would have gave to these people, you wouldn't have knew what to do with it and all of that. You was still naive. You was still in this free spirit rebellion and soul energy. And so they had, oh, they had your energy protected at a certain level. But see, my God, when you stepped into your authority, when you called your power back, when you prayed to God and you asked God to return everything that was stolen from you, to release everything that doesn't belong to you, to remove everybody out of your life that don't belong there, to Lord God, I ask that you balance my life, align my life, show me life, show me God the way. When you started talking like that and you started commanding and you started operating your authority, that's when all of this actually changed. They like, oh, okay, she popping, she's stepping into her authority now. She not the young, naive, rebellious soul no more. She not the soul, she not playing with herself no more. She's starting to see herself. It's time for us to start rising her up. It's time for us to start removing the veil off of her and rising her up. See, that's what this was about. See, somebody here wore a very royal crown. Somebody here was very rich and royal in the spirit realm. But in the physical, you didn't look like that. You could have looked at like a common beggar. You could have looked at like a common beggar. Always needed help. Always needed that. You know what I'm saying? Looking like, oh, she ain't never going to get that off the ground. She ain't never going to do that. She ain't never going to find a husband. She ain't never going to get her life together. Oh, she ain't never going to do nothing. Look, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. She ain't never going to do it. You started second guessing yourself. Am I going to actually do it? Am I going to actually get it done? Yeah, you are. Period. Ten of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Soon as you stepped into that authority, soon as you took authority over your life here, Ten of Cups. Wow, this is somebody's story here, I'm telling. Wow. This is somebody's story here. Wow. People played in your face and breadcrumbed you. Justice in the Page of Pentacles. That's breadcrumb behavior. Yeah, you moved on. See, you bossing up, leveling up, whether you male or female. Six of Swords, the Emperor, the King of Wands, the Devil, this warlock. Okay, so somebody freed themselves from a warlock. Uh-huh. That's what this is. Somebody wanting power and control over your energy, whether this is a demonic spirit, whether this is a man, whether this is a baby father, whether this is an ex-husband, whoever this is. This is somebody that wanted power and some type of control over your energy and your spirit. This was a spiritual battle, spiritual warfare that you had to go through. And I'm trying to tell you, I can't stress this enough. This was something where they was keeping you on a loop and a cycle of working and lust, working lust, looking at other people for control and power and leadership. This is something here where it was like they kept your mind on some type of loop. It's like, okay, I'm gonna drink and have sex. That's gonna make me feel good. Let me look to another leader. Let me go listen to another leader. Let me go see what my boss talking about. This is like power and control over your energy and your life, and it's something here that you turned your back on. You said, no, the sex ain't fulfilling, the drinking ain't fulfilling. You trying to tell me what to do and where to go and how to do it ain't fulfilling. My boss ain't even making sense. I'm starting to think they got a second grade education. I'm thinking I'm smarter than them sometimes. I'm more enlightened than them sometimes. You started to stop and say, wait a minute, who am I really giving control over my life right now? Who am I allowing to lead my life right now? Who am I allowing to speak life into me right now? That's when you got in the Queen of Swords energy. Yeah, don't play with it. You're not playing with it no more. That's what I'm saying. I mean, come on now. Come on. Come on now. Yeah. Page of Cups and the High Priestess. Stop playing. I got chills. See, you started pouring and people pleasing into yourself. You started pouring and people pleasing into this High Priestess energy. You like, oh, I'm a High Priestess. I do got wisdom. I do got knowledge. It is in there. It is tapped in there. The High Priestess here is all knowing. The High Priestess don't tell you everything. Page of Cups, Pisces energy, High Priestess energy. Cancer energy, Aquarius energy. Yeah, tell me about this High Priestess energy. Yeah, this is about you here embodying something, tapping into your authority here, where these people here was trying to take all of this, steal all of this, rob you from all of this. Warlock after warlock, lust after lust. Yeah, look, Ace of Wands with the King of Cups here. And so Ace of Wands, King of Cups, that's your masculine energy. And you got the Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups. Yeah, they was trying to confuse you. They was trying to confuse a high priestess from a new beginning. They was trying to confuse you about really what love is. This is love here. This is business here. This is structure here. The high priestess operates on structure. Yeah, she run by structure. She's balanced on structure here. They see it's something with the world that's coming underneath the word card. This is a cycle that's closed out because this is like these. I swear to God, oh my goodness, I swear to God, God, give him some grace, please. Just give him some grace and mercy. I'm really saying that because I'm trying to tell you what I'm trying to tell y'all right now. You really have real live energies, people out here trying to keep you from what real true love was, what love, what soul tribe felt like, what business success felt like. These people ain't want you to be successful. These people ain't really want you to understand what real love. This is success, business, and somebody in your life that loves you. This is like, oh, let's keep her on this people pleasing path, this people pleasing wound. Let's keep her in this people pleasing contract. So all she do is give our energy to us. She want to please us. We got her emotions. We got her thinking about us and all of that. They didn't want you to get reciprocal love. They didn't want you to have no type of business success. And with the world card under all over all of this, this is a new beginning, a new timeline, new energy that you're going into. And this is because you stop breadcrumbing yourself. The Page of Pentacles with the Justice card. You learned the lesson. You learned the lesson. Like, hold on, wait a minute. You started thinking here. You like, I do deserve happiness. I do deserve ultimate happiness and wish fulfillment. Let me move on up out of this rough situation. See, you coming out of a rough situation. Look, Sister Swords to the Five of Swords. You went from the Five of Swords to the Sister Swords. You stop. You think. You say, wait a minute. I know it got to be more to life than this. Let me close this cycle out. These people don't really love me. The Three of Cups, the Five of Swords is looking at the Three of Cups. These people don't really love me. These people genuinely don't care about me. Let me close these cycles out with these people. Let me stop dealing with people that's breadcrumbing me. Let me stop trying to align myself with people and walk by people who don't even operate on the same frequency, the same dimension, ain't got the same morals, same values, or nothing as me. What am I doing here? I'm going for my wish fulfillment. I'm going for my happiness. I'm going for my Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. I see now. I see clearly now. Somebody here could have been sitting outside looking at the clouds. Somebody could have been sitting in their car just thinking and dreaming and just visualizing and just getting the downloads and everything here. This was all about stopping. This lifetime was all about these people coming into your life, closing out these cycles and these wounds of stopping you of really feeling what true love is. Unconditional love with success. I'm talking to somebody that may have never even experienced real life success in their life. Haven't even experienced real life love in their life. This is something that these energies was depriving you from. And it's like you kept swarming around with the snakes. You kept swarming around with the dirty, flea bitten, disgusting, smelly dogs. You see what I'm saying? You kept attracting the scammers. You kept attracting the let's trauma bond. Oh, you went through that. I went through that too. Yeah. Let's get on that timeline. Let's get on that frequency. I don't want to trauma bond with you. I don't want to hear what you went through on 5, 6 timelines ago. We ain't going back there. What's up with this abundance? What's up with this prosperity? What's up with these gifts? What's up with us getting anchored and rooted and footed in God? What's up with that? Can we get on that timeline? Can we move forward in that timeline right there? Can I get educated on that? Can I get the keys and the knowledge to that? Can I learn how to operate my own energetic signature and system? I don't want to hear about your system and your energetic system and how it failed numerous times. 'Cause that's what it happened. Shut down numerous times. And people want you to trauma bond with that. You're not trauma bonding with that no more. You're going after for what you really deserve and what you are and who you are, which is love, success. It's yours. Spirit is saying, yes, it is. Align. It is yours. Frequency first, money second. Period. Heavy on the water energy. These people was playing, that was the card that came out, your emotions. Heavy on the water energy. Somebody was here to master their emotions. Somebody was here to master and balance out their emotions. This is about accountability with the Ace of Swords and the Justice. This is about accountability and learning, what do I need to close out? What do I need to remove out of my life that ain't serving me? I don't care about Carlos and Hector and them. I don't care about Carmisha and them over there. I don't care what they got going on over there. That don't benefit my life. That don't benefit the timeline I going on. That don't benefit nothing I got over here and what God got for me. It don't benefit that. You're rising here. You're being reborn here. And this is because you're tapping in some type of spiritual authority that the spirits, ancestors, and your whole team was waiting for you to actually get into. Yeah, Ace of Swords and Six of Wands. Who playing? Who playing? Not me. Look, Eight of Cups. Not I. And I could attest to this because I'm already past this. I'm already past it, so I could truly attest to this. Yeah, not I. Yeah, look, Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Two of Swords. They wanted you to be indecisive, conflicted. This is something about like, and I'm gonna say this right. Okay, before we clear this mess, before we close this message out, let me just say this: emotions is the biggest plane of existence. Your emotional body, there's three planes of existence. There's your mental plane of existence. They couldn't get you on the mental level at all. You was too strong mentally. Five of Swords, Six of Swords. You knew if something clicked, you was going to move on. Once you got the clarity and the truth of something, Ace of Swords, these energies knew you was going to move on. They didn't want you to find this out, so they clouded your emotions. Your mental existence is one is a one in existence. Your emotional body and your physical body, those are three planes of existence. And see, they play with you on the emotional existence because the emotional existence and body is the largest. The largest. If you can't control your emotions, you can't manifest. If you ain't got emotional intelligence, you can't call nothing into your life. In order for you to properly manifest, and this is what a lot of people are not teaching, and I don't care what nobody say, in order for you to properly manifest, your emotions has to be stabilized. So if I could send her in a raggedy ass lover from Shro Row alleyway to distract her emotions, if I could send her in the low vibrational job where she only make a certain amount of, she just accepting this. Look at this. This is over. Absolutely not. You will not be in this energy no more. If I could send her to low vibrational job, we can get her emotion. She's so emotionally burnt out. That's what all this was. They wanted you to be indecisive, not tapping into your sacral energy. Some of y'all have been celibate, so you ain't even been understanding how your sacred sexuality worked to create. That's creation right there. They didn't want you doing none of that. They wanted you to be in your emotions, be isolated, be somewhere conflicted and confused and emotionally thrown off. They didn't want you to receive the love and partner that you're supposed to receive. They didn't want you to receive the business success. Now you're aligning for success. Now you're like, okay, I can do this. I can take charge of my life, Ace of Wands. I can take charge of my life, take charge of my success. I'm operating in independence and individuality, and now I see it so clearly. See, this was something about you learning how to do something by yourself and individually before your soul tribe came in. Your soul tribe wouldn't have been able to deal with you if they'd have still seen. Can I turn the air on 70? When I get up, yeah, look, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups. See, they was trying to get your emotions. Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords. They couldn't get you mentally. All you, I'm trying to tell you, yep, look, all you had to do was figure something out mentally, and it was going to click after that. What else from the ancestors? Look, come on now. Thank you. Seven of Wands and the Empress. See, they was blocking you all this time. You was the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, the Eight of Pentacles. You was the one putting in the hard work. You was the one putting all the work in the connections, putting all the work in the friendships, putting all the work in at the job. You was the one doing everything. And they was just taking, they had to do nothing. They was like, oh, she'll pick all the grapes, collect all the grapes, get all the money, get all the ideas. We'll just sit here and just take it from her. When she put all the hard work in, you go from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress with these energies sitting. Look, this is and from the very rip of the message that I kept telling y'all. God is not letting you sit next to no damn Judases. He not letting you sit next to no damn Judases. Look at that. Look what's in between the Empress, the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. God said, when you block the Judases out, okay, you will start to see the harvest of your own seeds. And I'm trying to tell you, it's about to come in like water, baby. It's about to come in like water, baby, like flow, baby. Yes, baby, it's coming in. Okay, stop playing with her. She's the Empress. You done ranked up to the Empress. You don't need no man to be no Empress. The Empress is all the queens in one. I think the last thing you had to master was this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords energy. The last thing, so somebody here already mastered Queen of Pentacles. You grounded because you a free spirit. You rebel out here. You don't be paying people but no mind. So you rooted and grounded in yourself. You mastered your Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands ain't come out not one time. You like F all that. I don't care about my beauty. I don't care about my sex game. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about my passion. None of that. What's up with these emotions in my mental? I need to manifest over here. You was battling in between this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords energy, and you finally mastered that, and that's what got you here to this Empress. See, you was already this Eight of Pentacles. Look at this, Divine Feminine. I look at this. I cut the damn deck. Look at this. Look at this. High Priestess, expanding consciousness. I don't know who I'm talking to today. Look at that, 10:10 on the clock. Divine Feminine. Soon as I cut the deck, somebody here is going into priesthood. High Priestess energy. Mission accomplished. I'm done. Mission accomplished. 11:11. Look, awareness, compassion, one with self. You're blossoming because you're becoming one with yourself and you've opened up your heart. Wow. That's crazy that came out like that. Come on, ancestors. More messages. Who's this? These people keep calling me. More messages, please. I wish I knew how to turn my phone off so it didn't ring when I'm on live. Stop calling me. Divine order, twin flame, increase your frequency. See this? I keep getting increase your frequency. Okay, some of y'all need to drink a lot of water. Increase your frequency. It's going to break through. Yeah, divine feminine. It's going to break through some type of karmic debris or residual energy. Drink lots of water and raise your vibration. Go play some gospel music, some high frequency vibrational music. All right. Don't play no low vibrational gospel music. Let my people go and all of that. Don't play that. High vibrational music. Okay. If you don't want to do that, go play some Michael Jackson, some Prince. My daughter just was telling me how Michael Jackson and Prince was beefing. I didn't even know that. I like both of them. Don't be playing no music talking about let my people go. Okay, let my people. It came out again. It came out again. Increase your frequency. Okay, increase your frequency, higher conscious awareness. All right, Instagram, if you guys are able to purchase and on Instagram, if you guys are able to purchase a badge on Instagram to help me reach my goal, I would appreciate that. Make sure you guys join the school community to help me reach my goal over there as well too. I'm gonna run this candle cell one more time. I'm gonna see if I could do one more message for you guys. What time is it? Oh no, it's 12 o'clock. Oh lordy, it's 12 o'clock, y'all. My daughter gonna kill me, y'all. She gonna be like, "You got more candle orders?" I already got over there making 50. She gonna kill me. All right. All right, I ran the Millionaire Magnet one more time. All right, thank you for everybody that purchased the candle. Cleanse and Protect White Light Ancestors are also on there as well too. What time is it? 12. In a new relationship. Yeah, I know, for real. I know. You got to reprogram your soul, release, raise, and claim. You got harmonize, let your light shine. I'm trying to tell you, mission in motion. Look at this, y'all. Mission is in motion. Honor your group agreement. Look, same thing we've been talking the whole time. Your light is about to shine. You are ready to go into your full mission without any resistance. One more here, same message. Same message, 5 different decks of cards. I can't make it up. Okay, look, and I think that's the High Priestess. What's this now? Heal abandonment wound, heal separation wound. You're chosen. So I'm talking to somebody that's chosen. Okay, somebody that's chosen. The heal abandonment came out. Time to forgive. Heal separation, go within. You're on a fast track to ascension. So some of you are ascending pretty fast. Let's see. One more. How many we got? One, two more. Okay, you got divine order. You need to practice patience. Somebody here needs to work on patience. Stop rushing something. 117722. You be seeing 777 222 999 555 1111. I'm seeing 555. I'm seeing 333. I literally seen 333 and 77 like 3 times yesterday. A lot. It was on my receipt at 7-Eleven. Then I seen it again somewhere else. One more, Spirit. Thank you so much, ancestors and guides and archangels and the Most High God, for these messages. Ask that Archangel Michael protect the live. Spiritual awakening, shift or be shifted. And you got a divine union that's happening here. So there's a union that's happening with somebody. And that's because, yeah, with a soulmate. Because that's because you became one with yourself. You came one with yourself, one with your soul's mission or something. Yeah, you're going into a union with a soulmate. And y'all two are clearing out core wounds. Mission accomplished. Welcome home. Reunion, reconciling differences. All right, so somebody here is coming into union with someone. You guys could have cleared up and reconciled your differences, however that looks, whatever that looks like. Who is that? I can't even open up my garage. That ain't for me. All right. Let's see if we got. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what this is. Because I hope this ain't the dumpster people, because I'm returning one of my trash cans back. Hold on. Maybe that's them across the street. You said what? Okay. I wish it is already on Saturday. What you? Oh no. Who put it on six? I'm turning it up. That's why y'all in here sleeping like this. You're on 65. Lord have mercy. You're in here on 65. That's why they sleeping like that. Child, when it's cold like that, you sleep. All right, let's see. Let's get one more message. Let's see what's going on in the. I guess I don't even know what to say about the love stuff, y'all. Well, I mean, should we do another message around love? Let's just do a quick message around that because I don't really want to read about that. Do y'all want to hear about love? I don't want to hear about it. My love life good right now. Do y'all want to hear about it? I don't be really focused on that no more. Okay, let's just do a regular another message. You want to hear about God's love. Exactly. Nobody want to hear about no damn man or woman. Exactly. I be like, love. Like, what's the mission here? What's the core mission right now? That's what I be wanting to be on. All right, let's see. We'll just see what comes out, child. Hopefully the same energy. I'm just gonna do these. We're just gonna do these 3 decks right here. Yeah. See, somebody here refused to let your soul go. Soul bonded infringement. They refuse to release the soul tie. So somebody refused to let you go or let your soul go. That's crazy, child. Yeah, and your intuition may have been picking this up. I need my daughter to order me some. Look at this. I'm trying to tell y'all, look at this. And you know it's crazy because I only burned my millionaire timeline candle. I think I only burned maybe this one time. Okay, because it's scented in Baccarat Rouge. The fragrance oil to make these candles is very expensive. And so I don't run around here be burning these candles and stuff like that. The jars are expensive, the fragrance oil is expensive, right? And so something told me to burn my candle, y'all. Let me show y'all my candle. Something told me to burn my candle the other day. I'm trying to tell y'all, something told me, and I had it on all night. I let it just burn and stuff like that. I burnt this bad boy clean through. Look at that. Clean through. Okay. Had my scroll right here. This is my scroll. It says, by divine authority, I activate my millionaire magnetism within my name and destiny. All resistance to receiving dissolves. Align opportunities, clients, and resources are drawn to me now. This attraction field is stable and strong. It is written, it is sealed, and it is so. I'm trying to tell you, somebody here is activating their millionaire timeline. Look, I told y'all ancestral and soul inheritance. Sagittarius could be significant. Karmic inheritance, bloodline gifts, and divine rewards. Didn't I tell y'all somebody here was some of y'all ancestors was been trying to give y'all some type of inheritance. They couldn't give it to y'all because y'all was running around here all gullible. Talking about I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna take care of everybody when I become a millionaire. You was running here. Yeah, look, temporary pause on spiritual gifts. You're not organized enough, Archangel Uriel. Person manipulation. Okay, so this goes this way. I'm trying to tell you here. Somebody here, I felt that. Somebody here, let me get one more off of this. Somebody here is great to receive something. A future millionaire version of you is reaching back. It's coming back. The year 2026 is significant. That could be this year. Oh, this is a code number. I put a code on here. So the code is 144-000-2026 activate. So I put an activation code on here. Okay. The code is 144-000-2026 activate. Okay. Yeah, y'all was gullible. Gullible ain't gonna get you nothing. You can't do that. You got Libra, could be significant with Virgo. Somebody could have Libra, Virgo placements. 7th house. This could be a partnership that's coming in too. All right. Let's see. Let's get one more, please. I like this deck. I forgot I wrote this deck. Aries could be significant. Somebody may need a detox from an Aries. Or you could be an Aries or a Libra or something. Spirit, what's the message, please? It came out again. Look, Saturn. Frequency first came out again. Frequency first, money second. Match the energy of wealth and it must appear. Match the energy of wealth and it must appear. That code on that card is 777-777-144. Activate. 777-777-144. Sudden loss, this came out again. Contract. Somebody who out here violating a contract. Sudden loss of gifts and protection and contract violation. Debt liberation, you are no longer a match to debt frequency. 000-111-199 activate. You are no longer a match to debt frequency. Spiritual gel at the bottom of the deck. What is this? Somebody here violated a contract. You got sun. Okay, loss of abundance and timelines. Let's see. Let's get one more. Oh, thank you so much for ordering the candles. Thank you. Can I get one more, please? What is this? What's this contract violation? Man, I'm going to Starbucks. I ain't got time for this. You are not organized enough. Transformation is coming. Confessions and acknowledgement from Mercury and communication coming in. Oh, Lord, what is this? So now somebody that was stolen from you want to actually communicate with y'all? I gotta get some work done, y'all. I gotta get some work done. We got class tomorrow. All right, are y'all coming to class tomorrow? All right. Can't see nothing so damn bright. The light be so bright. Thank you. You like my hair? I was kind of like, not, I wasn't sure about the color. I was like, okay, this is a little brown for me because I usually do black, but okay. Spirit, what's this sudden loss of gifts and what's this contract violation? What's this contract violation stuff? Eight of Wands. What's contract? Who violated their contract? The Ace of Cups. Judgment. This is somebody who y'all dealing with, a new love person. Oh, so somebody here want to come in and talk to you after losing a soul contract with y'all. Could be an air sign, water sign. Oh, I seen the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Give me more on this contract violation with somebody lost their soul yeah. So you broke free from somebody. They was holding on to you. This is a love situation here. Yeah, so somebody here now, because they're going through sudden loss and they're losing their protection and all of that stuff, now they want to talk to you because they lost their time, ran out or something. Somebody, it's a contract for some of you. You going, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, you going into a new contract, and you don't want nothing to do with this person. Yeah, look, Two of Cups, like this person here. Look, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Two of Swords, Queen of Cups, Four of Swords. This person was trying to hold up your energy because they had a soul contract with you, so they was like violating some type of contract here. Okay, I see what this is now. Give me one more. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups. For some of you, you're losing a contract with somebody because they didn't give you equal give and take. Somebody here is not reciprocating something. It could be finances with the Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. That's the Ten of Pentacles. You could be breaking free. So you could be breaking free or learn some, yeah, the death card. You could be breaking free or you learn some type of lesson about holding on to connections that are not reciprocal. And that's breaking up these contracts. And when you do that and you learn the lesson and you're walking away, you're communicating and you're like, yeah, I love you, but this is not reciprocal. I'm pulling my energy back. I'm breaking free from this. That's causing people to have something lost by that. You're not giving no more. Somebody here ain't giving that out. They ain't giving out the cat. Look, they ain't giving out the cat, the coins, no nothing. Look, you like nope, magician and everything. You pulling your energy all the way back from stuff. You like, I love you, but I ain't giving into this nut. I'm not, no. You're not giving no emotions and no energy into something. And because of that, that's causing a contract violation here. So who's this contract violation going to be on? Has anybody got time for that? Who's this contract violation? The King of Wands. Okay, so it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What's the King of Wands on? The Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. Well, shit, I like that. Let me see. The Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. I actually like that. Oh, for some of you here, you got two masculines. Lord have mercy. Oh, okay. No, this masculine was supposed to go from the Queen King of Wands into the King of Pentacles energy. Is that what's happening? Why is these two men out here? This is three people. Why is this King of Wands and King of Pentacles out here? Clarify that. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, that's single. See, somebody here is supposed to go from a King of Wands into a King of Pentacles, a committed relationship. What's the King of Wands to the Nine of Pentacles? For some of you, about to meet a King of Pentacles. If you haven't already, yeah, look, no, Three of Cups, Nine of Swords, Nine of Cups. Yeah, yeah, somebody is selfish. They're moving slow towards the Empress. All right, same old niggle daggle stuff that I'm not about to be going into. That's why somebody great to lose their gifts, their money, their protection, all of that stuff. Somebody great to lose a lot of stuff because they're not going from the King of Wands into the King of Pentacles archetype. So this is somebody that God is trying, or spirit trying to get this person to move into Emperor energy, but they only see you as a Queen of Wands. They're matching, so y'all are matching King of Wands, Queen of Wands energy, but this person is not, because I've seen the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's like, okay, where's the Queen of Wands on? This person is still acting and moving like single. Like, I don't know what's this person's problem. Like Three of Cups, like, what, you want to be friends? We can't be friends and be around each other. Like, it's like, leave me alone. If you just want to be friends, leave me alone, move around somewhere, and allow the person that needs to come in that's going to actually step up and be a King of Pentacles come in then. So somebody here could be selfish with the Nine of Cups. What's this Queen of Wands? Clarify the Queen of Wands, because y'all are matching. The Seven of Swords. So you ready to come off like a thief in the night because you about to be going towards this King of Pentacles energy. What's this Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords? Okay, you have trust issues or something. You don't trust the process with this person. Your lovers and the Ten of Swords. Oh, because you got betrayed before about lovers. So this person is causing you, okay, so now I see what's going on. This person is causing you to be all up in your head. That's what it is. They're affecting you on a mental level. Even though it could seem like it's calm on an emotional level, this person is affecting you on a mental level because they're not giving you mental clarity. And it's like you don't know if they're going to go from one energy archetype to another energy archetype. For some of you, you ready to meet this person. Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups. You either ready to meet this person, or this is a new connection. This is something new. This is like current timeline, new timeline. And you've broken free from people pleasing and being in unreciprocal energy relationships, and you know how to pull your energy back. I feel like you already know how to do this because you went through a season already of being lied on, cheated on, manipulated with different lovers. Okay, And so now it's like you could have met your match or you're about to meet your match, but it's something about this match that it's like they got to go from the King of Wands to the King of Pentacles archetype. They got to be a provider. They have to give you an offer. They have to give you stability, or whatever. And you're in your head as to whether or not is this person going to actually do that, because this person moves around like a single person. Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and a Nine of Swords. See, there's some type of mental stress that's coming towards you. This could be somebody that's like, they love hanging out with their friends and stuff with the Three of Cups and all of that. Yeah, Nine of Wands. So you could be seeing 999. That's interesting. Okay. So what's the Queen of Wands next action going to be? What's the Queen of Wands next action? That's why Libra came out here. So in order for some type of millionaire timeline to Hierophant, and the Five of Pentacles in the world, you may be leaving this out in the cold. You may be leaving this person because it's like in order for some type of millionaire timeline to merge in and you to receive some type of soul inheritance, like your divine rewards and your millionaire energy, it has something to do with your partnerships. You got Libra somewhere in your chart. So what's the next actions for this Queen of Wands? And then I'm gonna see what's the next action for them. And then I'm about to get up off of this because I feel like you already slowing me the hell up. You got the Two of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, some of y'all are going to either just sleep with this person and call it for what it is until somebody else comes in better. Some of y'all just going to y'all going to downgrade this person into a sneaky link. You're like, all right, I'll just get some and I'm going to focus on my work. And yeah, you ready to see something real clear. You ready to not be indecisive with something. You just ready to use somebody as probably like a sex object. Because you got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands out here. You got the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's just sex, Two of Swords in reverse. And you're gonna be like, I'm just gonna, get my rocks off and we just gonna, I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna be a little heartbreaking emotionally, but I'm just gonna move on. Because yeah, it feels like something like that. Virgo energy. So your next move is to move accordingly based off of what your needs are. That's what I'm seeing. You're not going to take somebody serious. You may pull your energy back. You may open your energy up to other people, and you're going to slowly pull away back from this person and just, I don't know, sleep with this person. And that's it. What's this King of Wands and King of Pentacles next energy? What's their next steps? What are they going to do next? Yikes. It's 292 people in here. 14 people on Instagram and 22 people on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining the live. Thank you for your gifts. Thank you for your candle purchases. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay. What's this next steps for this King of Wands, King of Pentacles going to be? The Two of Cups and the Empress. This person not letting y'all go. This person not letting y'all go. They view you as the Empress and the Two of Cups. They're actually going to level it up. Is this person going to level it up into the Emperor and the King of Pentacles energy? This person not going to let you treat them like no damn sneaky link. This is an Emperor. They said, I value my body too. Sorry, Instagram. They said, I value my body too. All right. What's the Empress and the Two of Cups with this person? Yeah, they can ready to invest. They not about the Oh my God. Y'all about to treat this person like a sneaky link. This person about to close all karmic contracts and cycles. This person about to close all karmic contracts and cycles. Any shadow energy, this person about to come clear up out of their shadow for this Empress, for whoever this Empress is. This person not playing with y'all. They not playing. They next step is the Two of Cups, the Empress, and the Seven of Pentacles. They can ready to invest into y'all. They can ready to invest into the connection. They can ready to rise up into this Emperor energy. So what took them so long? Like, why was they in this in-between energy? All right, I'm a little nosy now. Why was they in this in-between energy? Yeah, you about that they was emotionally confused. Okay, so they had to get their emotions together or something. Why was they in that energy? Yeah, the Hangman and the Eight of Pentacles. For some of them, it was finances, or they was just needing to see something from a different perspective or something. I still like, was they going to rank up to the Emperor? Is this King of Pentacles, King of Wands going to rank up to this Emperor energy? Somebody got fire and earth in their chart. Yeah, they are. Page of Cups, the Tower, the Six of Swords. I mean, they gonna have to. What the hell? Page of Swords, the Temperance, the Moon card. Where's the Emperor at? Because I ain't seen the Emperor. Uh, so when's he gonna do this? Is this gonna take all the way to next year, to Pisces season? Five of Pentacles and the Death. The Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. Okay, so this happens when this person leaves some type of mindset out. They gotta leave some type of certain level of mindset out. Yeah. This person has to leave some type of like mindset. They gotta go through some type of mindset shift or something. They gotta leave that out. Yeah, see, they was confused. They was confused by your love. Some of them was confused by your love. Okay, so yeah, because you're the Empress and the Two of Cups. So this person felt the soulmate connection to you, but they just was confused by their emotions. This is current energy. So if you haven't met this person yet, you're going to in this, and you know, when you get to this timeline, or somebody is currently dealing with this. Yeah, look, divinity. This is a divine connection. It's a very divine protected connection, whoever this is. So let me see real quick, because you great to be running around acting like you great to be treating this person like a sneaky link. What's the Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords in the reverse? You just gonna be getting your rocks off and then be ignoring this person or something? Yeah, the Page of Swords and the Six of Swords. You're gonna be sitting back. Yeah, look, Six of Swords, Chariot, Knight of Wands, Nine of Cups. Yeah, you would be just telling somebody to eat it and you leaving. Like, what in the world is y'all about to get into? Y'all about to get into some crazy energy. Y'all about to shift. Aries, Cancer, Aquarius energy. Woo wee. Give me one more here on this. Look, the Death card, and that's what's going to end something. Soon as you treat, look, the Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Six of Wands. Not you got to treat them like a thought. You got to treat your divine masculine like a thought for them to rise up into this Emperor energy. You got to be kidding. You got to be kidding me right now. That is insane. I got to smut you out just to get you to wake up, smut you and leave you. Somebody about to be doing that. And that's when I'm cracking up. I can't believe I'm reading this right now, but I am. But that's how somebody gonna rise up into this Emperor energy. They gonna rise up into their little self-worth, self-value, and they like, okay, let me invest because I just feel like a piece of meat at this point. Somebody gonna be like, I just feel like a piece of meat. And you is, because what is you matching energy. That's what it is. Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands. Somebody matching somebody's energy. If you don't act like you don't know, we just going to bust it up and then I'm leaving. Like, you want to still act like you Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the bros before the hoes, and you want to still run around here like you single, Nine of Pentacles. You ain't stressing me out. Somebody like you not about to stress me out. You might about to play and get my mental. Two of Swords is in the reverse. I done been there, did that, and done that. This is something you already like. You a master at. You like, I know how to pull my energy back. I know how to pull my energy back. I know how to get what I want and bounce. Like, somebody here is like, okay, you in the street, I'm in the streets. Okay, we on that, but I'm on that. Somebody is not playing with somebody. And that's whatever that is working. It's great. It's somebody great. Boss up and level up in the connection. Somebody great go right to the Two of Cups, Empress, and the Seven of Pentacles. They great put that work in. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Hangman. If you wanted this person to even like financially provide and invest, they get ready to beat that up too. You wanted a serious connection with somebody, they great. Look, the tower card, the star card sticking out. Yeah, yeah. This is because somebody was holding on to some type of energy or some type of emotions that they had to somebody from the past that they had once tried to build a family or connection with. They was holding on to some type of emotions to somebody from the past. They ready to let all that go once you start smelling them out because you that soulmate. So I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So you like I could do that. Yeah, somebody was still bondage up. Look, I just seen emotional pain. Somebody was still binded to through some type of emotional pain. Yeah, star seed keep coming out. See, somebody gonna get concerned. Yeah, somebody gonna get concerned that you're gonna leave them. That yeah, I'm trying to tell you, look, confused. Hi, hello. I'm trying to tell you, look, it's coming out on the cards. Somebody is gonna be like, wait a minute, hold on. She just having sex with me and leaving, and then look, they're gonna be like, hello. I am just more than just that. Yeah, look, pathway, then they're gonna rise up. Unexpected income, rich guy. See that? Surprise. Look, and you're gonna be single. Somebody here about to get all their power back from whatever this situation was. If you I don't even think you lost it because you coming out as the Queen of Wands in the upright. That's crazy. I ain't never seen no reading like that. That's so interesting. A woman about to smut this man out. And that's gonna awaken and that again, they gonna go through an awakening. I'm here for it, child. All right. You about to awaken this man out of karmicville into divineville. Somebody great be divine masculine. She said it already happened. She said it already happening. Look, death magic. Also, it was a third party that was trying to cause some type of death magic on this connection. I'm trying to tell you, somebody still has some type of yeah. Somebody had a hold on somebody from the past, manipulation and animosity. So somebody that they was dealing with or trying to build a family with still has some type of hold on this person, emotional hold. Yeah, but this person is meant for more that like it's almost like God want this person to be a husband, a leader, pillar in their community or something like that. They want this man to level up. You know what I'm saying? Look, lust and transition. Yeah, look, flying monkey Steve. Yeah, false narrative. You about to give somebody like I'm trying to tell you, somebody here about to give somebody back whatever energy, and it's gonna make them like rise up. Like you could even like have battled in the past, like with lust spirits and stuff. You're like, you could smack a lust spirit around. You're like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like and I don't feel like this person has love spirits, right? But let's just because lust is out here, right? So it's like I just feel like you ready to match somebody with something. You on that? I'm on that. Okay. You not about to be, I don't know, somebody here ain't normal. Cause it's like you're not about to be that regular woman that be like, oh, what are we doing? Are you gonna commit to me? Are we gonna go into a relationship? You like, no. Oh, somebody here got a little masculine energy in them with that spicy feminine energy. Somebody the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands mixed together. Somebody don't know what they dealing with. That's what I'm getting. I'm feeling this energy. It's like somebody don't know what they working with. You in the street, I'm in the streets. You doing that, I'm doing that too. We on the same. If I feel like it, I'm gonna do what I feel. But you not letting nobody mentally throw you off or emotionally throw you off. You not letting nobody bring you down off your 10 of Pentacles mindset. You got a millionaire mindset. You got a strong mindset for something. And you not letting nobody bring you off of that. So when you decide to get up off the King of Wands energy and step into your King of Pentacles energy, we'll see. And when you do that and you just I'm trying to tell you, somebody just going to drive in a car, get some head, smut somebody, and then leave. Like, look at this. You're like, okay, I'm backed up. Six of Swords is moving out of a rough situation to a calm waters. Let me get in my car. Let me go get some. Okay, the Nine of Cups is here. Okay, all right. Let me just go get some. Soon as you start acting like that, like treating somebody, you going to treat somebody, honey. Then they like, oh wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Now, okay, hold on, Houston. Okay, you said hold on, Houston, and then that's when they gonna be like, oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, now we match your energy. They matter of fact, they gonna skip the King of Pentacles. They just gonna go right into Emperor energy. They gonna go right into matching your energy, Empress, because you was already an Empress from the red. Yeah, ain't nobody got time to be messing around with you and no lust energy. I done been there, did that, done that. What are we building, sir? Oh my God! You know I get my rocks off, and I'm stepping. Because once you start treating somebody like you just getting your rocks off, that means you're going to open yourself up to somebody who is stable and that wants to actually build with you. You're going to look at this person as somebody that I can't build with you. I just get my rocks off. And you're going to treat somebody like that. Somebody going to feel that. And I'm trying to tell you that's what's going to make somebody step up. Because if she treating me like somebody that's just a smut joint, then she must be out here looking for her provider, her husband, and her king, the emperor, the king of pentacles. And I must not be it because she just treat me like a smut. Oh, you just gonna do me like that? Yes. Move out I gotta make room for my husband. And you may even pull that energy back. You may not even get this person give them that all the time. Maybe once or twice now out of a month. Maybe you was giving it to him 7 times out the month. Now you're gonna be pulling down to once to twice a month. Yeah, you the high priestess. Look, commitment. And somebody gonna be jelly. Somebody gonna be jelly. Yeah, I'm from Philly. Yeah, look. Blessed. I'm from North Philadelphia. You got karma. I ain't had to say Philadelphia like that, but yes, I'm from North Philly. Yeah, you got karma, karmic masculine, abuse, karmic feminine, mentally emotional spirit. Yeah, see, somebody is used to dealing with karmic feminines. Yeah, this man is used to dealing with mentally and emotionally unstable karmic feminines, where all they gotta do is just give them sex. This somebody that don't know how to be a man like in a spiritual way. You know, they don't know how to be a man in a spiritual way. They used to women that are mentally, emotionally stable, sweating them, maybe sprung because it's just the sex, they just confused, they ain't got no substance or nothing with that. Oh, when you going to marry me? When you going to be with me? When you going to do, asking them a whole bunch of thousand dumbass questions. They're used to like women like that. And you're not like that. You're a high priestess. You already know you designed for covenant love. You already know how to actually like, oh sorry, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? You already know how to like bring match energy. So you don't get attached to somebody through sex. You somebody that don't get attached to somebody through sex, sorry y'all. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting attached to anybody through no sexual energy. You know how to, it's almost like you know how to keep it professional or business. That's structure. That's high priestess energy. Like I told y'all. I teach structure. You're not getting me emotionally hung up over no damn pee. Like you just not. That's crazy. That's a no for me. So it's like, I don't know. I ain't never had nobody get me like that. I never been that person. So I don't know. I feel like whoever you are, man, you the some type of special kind of breed. You can't, it's like somebody can't get you like that. The way to get you, whoever you are, Empress, High Priestess, is through structure, consistency, alignment, action, follow through. That's how you get you. So you like, okay, if you're only available for consistent sex, because I need I'm gonna manifest and I'm gonna bust this sacral energy, you know what I'm saying? That's all you available for. You know what I'm saying? That's what we consistent and structured on. Okay, that's what we building this off of. That you're like that. And you're not gonna sweat nothing, and then you're gonna open your energy up because this is somebody great open their energy up to their husband. And if this person don't step up, because I feel like you're a catch. If this person don't step up, you're gonna go into another commitment with somebody, and somebody's gonna get jealous and envious of that. But I don't feel like they ain't even gonna let you get to nobody else. Somebody's gonna level up. They're gonna level up to this emperor energy. They're gonna give you, they're gonna honor whatever this contract is. And I don't need to sit around like you somebody. I'm not sitting around waiting for you to choose me. I choose who I want to deal with. That's why you're choosing to smut this person out. I feel like somebody here is well in tune with themselves. Somebody got mastery over their energy. I'm not sitting around waiting for no man to choose me. I choose you. And when that's just what it is. Or we choose each other. What is it? Give me an offer. I'm sitting around waiting for a man to give me an offer. Are you crazy or delusional or on cocaine or one of them? Because that's crazy. If you think I'm gonna be sitting on you on some China smoking Shinola or something, if you think I'm gonna be sitting around waiting for you to give me some type of offer, I create my own opportunities and offers. I ain't sitting around. It's something like that, child. Somebody ain't never met somebody like you. I think that's what it is. You're not no karmic feminine that's mentally and emotionally unstable, crying for a man to give you anything. You're not. And see, that's what this person is used to. And see, this is what he's used to. So he abused the women. He abused these mentally, emotionally deflected feminines. This person abuses women like that. But I feel like you're too strong or something. It's not. It's like I don't even say strong. You're too powerful. Ain't nothing like that going just be getting you thrown off like that. It's just not. You can't be manipulated or something like that. I don't think this person is, but this is what this person is used to, like women manipulating them into this. Because this, I feel like this man is a catch. He a king of wands, king of pentacles. That's somebody that look good. They stable. They got the bare minimum basics, spoons, forks, cups, plates. They got 4 cups, 4 plates, 4 spoons. They got a roof. They got a little car. They got a little job. This is somebody that got the bare minimum stability, right? And it's like this person be having people all going all crazy and stuff all over them. They look good. The sex could be good. They got a little stability going on, but you not in no emperor energy. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? You got boss that up. You got a life and boss that up. Emperor, empress energy. You gotta level that up. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? Do you got the Corel China? You know what I'm saying? You still got Walmart China in your cabinet. You know what I'm saying? What type of you got China in your cabinet? You see what I'm saying? You got wine racks on the shelf. Like, yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's like you got level that somebody here got level up. You got Persian rugs on the floor. You know what I'm saying? This person still they deal with karma. They still be getting them Walmart rugs. Yeah, I'm not trying to hate on the Walmart rugs, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying the level of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You want to go to Eddie V's, they want to go to Red Lobster. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's two different levels of restaurants. They don't know the difference between a dinner fork and a solid fork. This is what they used to dealing with. I don't know what this man over here, you got to level it up. Yeah, blocked. Because I feel like you are that person. You have some type of luxury essence about you. Even if you're not, even if you don't have it, you still have it. Yeah. Give me one more on this. I'm getting up out of this man energy, whoever this is. Yeah, look, boss and man child. See, this person got to level up. They got to come out of some type of man child energy, what they is used to dealing with these karmic feminines over here. You're not a karmic feminine. Give me one on the high priestess. Show me with the high priestess energy on, with this queen of wands energy. I can't make it up. Rising star. You're a rising star. House ice queen, divine feminine change. See, I can't make it up. See, you won't come in and make that thing a home. You won't come in and make that thing a home. You see that? They gotta change if they want to deal with the divine feminine. The changes level up to the divine masculine. Chakras, intuitive cast, single, successful. Yeah, look, earth angel, all that. See, and you be hurting their feelings. It's either they going to do the work or their feelings get hurt, they get mad, they get emotional. That's the purpose of the earth angel. Either the earth angel want to see you so that you can see where you need to level up in your life, or you just can't rise up. You got to go back to karmic Stroville land and deal with them karmics until you ready to level up. Don't come over here with that. Don't come over here with that. Yeah, so somebody is a rising star, single, successful. Yeah, real love, divinity. Okay, period. Yeah, you're not messing with no thieves, no flying monkeys. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Child, that was a reading for your behind. Yeah, somebody here is ascended. Somebody ascended and level up. Somebody here already been through that unequal give and take and happen to break. See, you already broke free. Especially if you broke free from a warlock or you broke free from some husband, ex-husband. And you break free from them relationships and connections, you can let anybody go and you can't get sprung off for nothing. That's who I'm talking to. Somebody here is wise. Somebody operates in their wisdom. Somebody here is not emotional. Ain't even hardly no damn cup cards come out. Somebody's not emotionally attached to the outcome of things. So therefore, that's why they get everything. That's why they're balanced in everything that they do. Okay, we're gonna match energy. It's just sex is just sex. Okay, we're gonna do this. If it's just this is that. Oh, you want a commitment? Okay, well, let's build a solid foundation towards a commitment. That's how you move. You don't be moving like all of this over here, mentally and emotionally unstable, blocking your manifestations, can't function on your mission and purpose. You got the high priestess and the high priest and the high priestess out here. This person got the potential, and yes, they do. I know y'all. Oh, I don't want potential. No, this person got the potential to rise up into this emperor energy to become a actual priest. Y'all got a contract with this person, but this person is used to dealing with certain type of level of females, and I ain't that. You see what I'm saying? I'm Concrete Rose out this joint. That's my name, Concrete Rose. I'm from the hood of the hood. So I already know what time it is. I know how to build something. I know how to move. I know how to do things. I'm not that. Okay? So you ain't gonna ever catch me sweating nobody. I don't know. This person could be used to people sweating them. Child. I don't even want nobody sweating me. I'm gonna look at you weird. I think that's weird to be sweating somebody. That gives me people pleasing vibes. What you sweating me for? You know, did your mom love you and hug you when you was little for you to be sweating on me like this? I'm not your mother. You know, sometimes they be looking for the moms and the girls and the wives, and I'm not that. I don't expect that out of me now. That'd be weird. Ooh, child. Ooh, those were some good messages. People pleasing. Yeah, man that be sweating, you got people pleasing problems. You know? Be consistent with the communication, but sweating, that's some person. And I've had a relationship like that. That was like the first relationship I had when I got out of my marriage. And this person, he would like call and sweat and all that stuff. And then come to find out he had mother issues. He had mommy issues, mommy wounds, you know, that he needed to heal and work on. I was like, oh, okay. That's what that is. Okay. All right, you guys. So make sure you guys sign up. We have class tomorrow. If you want to learn how to start your own spiritual business, I'm going to teach you guys about the spiritual side of business and the practical side. If you just want to learn more about your business, the spiritual side and the practical side of business. I love you guys. I will see y'all. Oh man, don't tear my cards up now. I will see you guys in a few days. I don't know. Spirit telling me that I need to get on YouTube every day. They telling me I need to get on you. Hey, Consuela. If you guys are interested in learning your own spiritual DNA codes and what your authority keys is, you can order it on my website. It's $44. I think I sent everybody's out even from next week. What else? Yeah, and if you're in the Miami area, you want to travel to the Miami area, we're going to be there. My YouTube channel is The Life of a High Priestess. Everything is in my link tree. Look, I just seen 144 in the chat. Y'all see that? And then we just say, see 144, the number 144. If you guys are in the Miami area or you want to fly to the Miami area, we're going to be in the Lionsgate portal. Please, you guys, get your tickets. We're going to be in the Lionsgate portal in Miami this year. Okay, so get your tickets. It is my birthday, so we're going to be celebrating my birthday on Sunday. Okay, so get your tickets. Okay, all right. If you need a replay because you're working, just send it. Just let me know. Okay. All right. You're welcome. That was some good messages today. I did all that with no caffeine. I did all that with no caffeine, y'all. It is going to be a blast. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, get your flights now. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm going to be 45 this year. 45. The link is acting funny. The link tree is acting funny. Thank you, Justice. Hey, Justice. Justice is going to be there too, you guys. Oh, I can't pin it because I got my thing. Okay, so if the link is acting funny, you're going to have to go to my website. It's seventhharmonyplace.com. So it's the name of my TikTok, seventhharmonyplace.com. And everything is on there on my website. I don't know what's wrong. You're the second person that said that because somebody else said that, I think, on Instagram. They said the link tree wasn't working. So, hey, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on because it still be a bunch of people on the site. Oh, solar storms are heavy. Oh, yeah, and retrograde coming in this month. I think we got retrograde this month. There's like 6 portals opening this month. Did you guys know that? Oh, Ted. Well, you can rewatch it on YouTube. You can rewatch it on YouTube. Yeah, they was some good readings. The ancestor reading was really good. The class is not free. They're $40. Okay, so the class is not. I don't do free class unless I do the free 7. I do the free 7 steps to healing master class, and that's the end of June. So if you want to go sign up for the free 7 steps to healing master class, where basically I'm teaching you what's the next level of healing after you done healed your mother wounds, you done healed your childhood wounds, you done healed this wound and healed this wound. What's the next one? Okay. The YouTube is the life of a high priestess. The YouTube is the life of a high priestess or seventh harmony. I got 2. One of them is going to be educational, the other one is going to be just readings and messages, channel messages. Okay. Oh, so you guys want me to explain to you what the DNA codes are? Let me see. Can you guys see it on the board? Yeah, you can see it on the board. So what spiritual DNA codes is, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see. Okay, Instagram can see it. Let's see if we can turn it around. Oh, I can't turn around. Look. I'm sorry, YouTube. You guys probably not going to be able to see this. It's going to be backwards for y'all. All right, I turned it around to the board. So this is what spiritual DNA codes are. All right. For those of you who don't know. All right. So let's say, I think I can draw right here, right? You guys can see this. Can y'all see that box? Let me see. YouTube can see it. Instagram can see it. TikTok needs to move over just a little bit more. Okay, so let's see. So basically this is your soul's blueprint. If you guys never heard of a soul blueprint, this is your soul blueprint, right? And so in your soul blueprint, right, you come with like an operating system. This is your operating system. Okay. This is your operating system. In your operating system, you have codes. Okay. So let's say if you have a healer code, okay, you got a teacher code. Okay. Let's say if you have a wealth code, maybe you carry a wealth code. There's tons of codes. Okay, you got an intuitive code. And blah, right? You got these codes. Okay, this is your soul blueprint. This is your thing, right? The codes is your operating system. Where can I put this at? So we're just going to put this over here. Hopefully you guys can see it. This is your operating system. Okay. Now, how do we actually use these codes, Tiffany? I don't know how to use these during codes, Tiffany. You talk about these codes. I don't know how to use this. Let's just cut this off. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm not the best at drawing. Okay. So let's just cut this off. So, how do I use these codes? This is an intuitive code. Well, your body, this is your body. Hopefully, you guys can see this. Okay, this is your body, right? In your body, there's 7 main chakra centers. Y'all already know this, right? Y'all know the 7 chakras. Is that 7? One more, okay? In the body is 7 chakra system. In the chakra system, it holds keys in the chakra system. So the keys in the chakra system, right, is kind of like the keyboard, okay? Let's say the keyboard. So if you're on a computer, you're going to punch in your name, TIFFAY, activate. You're going to punch in activation. You're going to use the keys to actually move the actual codes. So, for instance, if I have a teacher code, I'm coded with a teacher code. I'm going to be using my throat chakra key to actually move my teacher code, right? If I don't use my throat chakra key or my throat chakra key is not active, I can't activate this code. I got a healer code. A healer code is probably sitting somewhere in your heart, a key sitting in the heart chakra. So in the heart chakra, the code has to be activated. The same thing with the wealth. This pen is running out. So the same thing with the wealth. Okay, that's better, right? That wealth codes usually sitting somewhere in the root chakra. Okay, so there's a key in the root chakra that helps you to activate your wealth codes. So if you got a wealth code, it's gonna sit there. Intuitive codes is keys in the crown, third eye chakra, all of that stuff. So that is your soul blueprint, right? Now, in the soul blueprint, you also get in your soul blueprint, you want to get your soul's origin. So you need to find out if you're what type of origin you are. You from Earth? Are you angelic? Are you a star seed? What's your soul's origin? Okay, now everybody's an angelic, not everybody's a star seed. Some people are actually here from Earth. So then you got to figure out, okay, what is my soul origin? Okay. Then in there, you also have your karmic in your blueprint, you have your karmic lessons, you have your karmic contracts. You got contracts in here, you got wealth contracts in this blueprint, you got love contracts in this blueprint, you got mission contracts in this blueprint. All of this you come packed with. So what I offer is I give you either a list of your souls for $44. I give you a list of your soul's codes and authority keys because you need to see how they both match up, right? I can't just give you one without the other. Then I also tell you what blockages you have and what services that's recommended that you need next from me, right? That's the soul spiritual DNA codes. The $88 one is just basically it's an extended version. Like you just get more description of each code. If you get the $44 one, I'm just giving you the list. Okay. Don't expect too much out of me for no $44. And some of y'all be actually thinking y'all gonna get me on the phone for $44. I'm not talking to nobody for $44. And that's no pun intended. Okay. But I understand my divine value. Okay. I have a divine price and divine value. I'm not talking, I'm just, okay. Yeah. Okay. So $88 to get you the expanded version. Okay. I'm kind of bougie with my energy and the access to my energy. So that's that right there. Okay. Now you say, Tiffany, okay, I got the soul blueprint, but I mean, I got my DNA codes, my authority keys. What about these lessons and these contracts? That's when you get into the soul decoding, okay, and contract cancellation work. This is where I'm going in and I'm canceling contracts. That's $444. If you're dealing with spiritual warfare and lust spirits, it's $880 because I got to do 7 days of work. Okay, you will start to see this effect within like 2 days, up to 5 to 6 months. This kind of takes, because after I do this and close this out, your soul has to go through. It's called a recalibration phase. It goes through a recalibration phase and it goes through like a transition phase, because these contracts, sometimes these contracts, karmic contracts, are wounds. Sometimes they're zodiac sign placements with people and stuff like that. So those things, they just don't happen overnight. Like, you can't just go one day you people please and then you come to me and then the next day you don't people please no more. It don't like that work like that. So it takes time for that energy and that residue energy to fall off. But once I close the contract, then it goes through this like energetic process where things start to fall off, and then your life will start to feel more at peace. My clients give me, this is the results they gave me, that they feel more at peace and they feel more clarity, like they could get more clarity over their life. That's the results of this. Now when I'm tapping into this, stuff will come up like, oh, okay, this was deep hitting and we didn't know this was there, and stuff like that. It could be things that's dormant, and usually sometimes your codes are dormant, usually sometimes your keys are actually dormant. How do I get all of this? I get all of this from 2 levels of Akashic. So I operate on the Akashic level and I operate on the quantum Akashic level. Okay. That's how I get all of this information and stuff like that. Okay. All right. If you guys are asking and wondering, okay. So that's what I do. I am a activator. Okay. I'm a wealth activator. I have wealth codes and stuff like that, and I'm a wealth alchemist. Okay. And so I transitioned my own self out of poverty contracts, scarcity contracts, ancestral poverty contracts, all of that. I closed all of those and stuff like that. I transmuted that energy, became an alchemist of that energy, and so now I'm like kind of like at the final phase, because again, there's always phases to everything. Where I'm at a phase now where it's like structure. So my angels and guides will give me more the more I become more structured with what I can handle. So that's called stewardship. Okay, if you come from religion, you understand provision and stewardship. So stewardship is being a great steward over your energy, being a great steward over your finances and the things that God has bestowed and put upon you. All right. Hopefully you guys understand that. If you guys have any questions, I don't even know if you guys were able to see that. Were you guys able to see that? All right. So that's how that works. Okay. You said, does the process help jump timelines? Yes. So how it, but I do give you your timeline on there. I give you a timeline on the list thing too. So how timelines work is that timelines is all about your habits and in your shifts. So if this is closing out and I'm closing out, of course this is. So I would turn the board around, but I'm not. So when it comes to timelines, there's 4 different main timelines. You live on you're either on a karmic timeline, a shadow timeline, a divine timeline, and your highest timeline. Those are the 4 main timelines. Of course, there's other ones, right? But those are the main ones. So if I'm closing out karmic contracts and getting you off a karmic timeline, then now you go into an aligned timeline. Maybe not your highest, okay, because that takes more work, right? But at least you're on your aligned timeline where now things that could come into your life that is more aligned with you. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, you have to go to my website. I don't know what's wrong with my link tree, but the website is seventhharmonyplace.com, and you just hit book a session, okay? And you'll see all of the stuff come up there. Okay. You're just getting on. Okay. You're just getting on. I'm about to get out of here. Okay, it's already 1 o'clock. Okay, so yeah, so that's how that works. You guys, it's really important that you also understand what timeline you're on as well too. So what timeline are you on? What timeline are you operating on? So for me, I checked out about a month or two ago. I was operating on 3 timelines. So my karmic, I'm currently not operating no karmic energy. There's no karmic residue energy on my destiny wheel because we have a destiny wheel. I teach that in tier 3, but we have a destiny wheel, and on the destiny wheel sits nodes. So there's karmic nodes, destined nodes, nodes that you're supposed to be there, and then there's karmic. There's no more karmic residue energy on my destiny wheel. I'm no longer operating on a karmic timeline. I'm operating on 2 timelines, which is my highest timeline and my destined aligned timeline. So those are the 2 timelines that I'm only on 2 now. So when I checked about a couple of months ago, I was operating on 3. It still had a little bit of the karmic residual timeline that had to be cleared off. So I finally did that, cleared that off and stuff like that. Oh, how do you know if you're on a karmic timeline? Because you're still operating from your wounds, you're still operating from lessons, you're still attracting lessons and wounds into your life. You really, you don't have no peace. You just feeling kind of stuck, stagnant, and still operating. That's how you check if you're not getting me to check it. But if you want to say, Tiffany, how do I know? Look at your life. Remember, your life is the fruit. Okay, so whatever fruit you're bearing is going to tell you what timeline you're on. Okay, you're back on this planet, karmic debt. Yeah, clear your karmic debt. I don't have none left. I'm done. Okay, I don't even want to come back here next lifetime. I need to get what I need to get out of this one. I don't even want to come. What if someone's sending you spiritual warfare at you? Okay. Okay, so if somebody is sending you spiritual warfare, and I'm just going to say this real quick, okay, and I'm taking one more question, I'm getting up out of here. But if somebody's sending you spiritual warfare, you are on a shadow timeline. All right, so let me just explain that to you real quick. Let's see. Let's explain. Let's see. I got a Sharpie somewhere. Let's see. I don't. Maybe I have one up here. Okay, let's try this marker here. Where's all my Sharpies at? I must have took them upstairs. Okay, so when you're on a shadow timeline, this is where warfare happens. Okay, so you got shadow and you have karmic. Okay, shadow timelines is where warfare happens. Okay, because warfare is what? It's of the dark. It's of the kingdom of the darkness. Okay, so this is where you have deep wounds that you haven't healed. Okay, you lack authority here. Okay, karmic timelines is where you still need lessons to learn. And you keep attracting the same zodiac sign. What do you need to be learning about that same zodiac sign? I just had a conversation with my sister the other day, right? Maybe you still need to maybe learn, I don't know, this one's still some wounds, but it's like wounds and lessons at the same time. Okay. All right. So when you're on a shadow timeline, this is where all the warfare be happening. When you're on a karmic timeline, it's lessons and learn. So if somebody's sending you spiritual attack, you're on this timeline. You're operating on this time. You're operating in the shadow. You probably feel defensive. You probably feel like you want to return some stuff back. You probably feel like, okay, what's going on? Da 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 da. Once you get off of this timeline, because I'm sure I still got people sending me stuff, but I don't operate on this timeline. You got to remember, you are the master and controller of your own universe, your own energy, your own world. So when you stop saying, I'm sure I got an ex right now, probably got my name and picture and probably my draws on his altar. You think I care? You think that's working? It's not, because I don't live there. I don't live in the past. I don't live with the exes. I don't live with what they're doing. I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe. If it's multiple people, then you're in a coven or a cult contract. If it's multiple people, you're in a coven or cult contract. Okay, so 9 times out of 10, you have a contract with these people. If it's a group of people, okay, that's a whole nother story. That's again on a shadow timeline. Again, it's on a shadow timeline. Okay, When you're on a shadow timeline, you lack your authority. When you lack authority, you leak your energy. And when you leak your energy, right? These people get access to your energy and these people have your authority. And that's how the warfare keeps in the loop, in a cycle. So what do? You get your behind off of this timeline, stop subscribing to this, get into your authority, the warfare stops. Okay, can nobody stop nothing or throw nothing at you when you're armored and suited in the kingdom of God. When you're armored, okay, you got your scepter, you got all of your armor, your sword, and all of that, and the truth in the kingdom of God. What warfare? The warfare is God's. The warfare is Archangel Michael's. I don't subscribe to that. I let God handle my battles. Okay, so I don't live there. I get up off of living in that timeline. Stop watching stuff that's going to put you back on that timeline and learn how to get into your authority. Okay, now if you're going through it with cults and covens and all of that stuff like that, that is a soul contract that you made with these people in a previous lifetime. And in order to close the contract, I had a soul contract cancellation class. I'm not about to explain it to y'all right now. I don't have time. Okay. 1:11 on the clock. But I did a soul contract cancellation class the last week, I think it was, where I showed people how to actually get out of this. Okay, so you're gonna have to wait for me to either do another class, join my tier 2 or tier 3 program, or book a session with me for to actually close it. Those are the options right now. Okay. Karmic timeline. Karmic timelines is that you need to get your karmic load down at least under 30%. The karmic load needs to be under 30% or under for you to get off this timeline. If your karmic load is higher than 30%, then your life is going to feel stagnant, burdened, and overwhelmed. Okay, so that's how that work right there. You need to learn the lessons, close, get the heal from the wounds. That's why healing, people run around and be like, "Oh, you need to heal, you need to heal, you need to heal." Well, what is that? And what does that look like? A lot of y'all don't really know what healing actually looks like. And you think that, oh, because you're healing and doing shadow work, you healing your mommy wounds and daddy wounds, but then what happens after that? There are other levels. There's levels to healing, and I teach that in my 7-step. That class is free. 7 steps to healing masterclass. But I teach that, and I teach you how to like heal past lives and how to get into your authority and how to reclaim your power and all that. There's levels to healing. Your childhood wounds is only this lifetime of healing. Your soul has lived many lifetimes. Very many lifetime. It's our first rodeo here, okay? It's our first rodeo. So you probably was persecuted in a previous lifetime. Now you're scared of visibility. You don't know why you're scared of visibility. You're like, I don't know why I'm scared to talk in front of people and get online. I don't know why. Because in a previous lifetime, you probably was persecuted, shunned out, or you know what I'm saying, thrown some type of attack or stolen from some, stole some type of gift. Because you got to remember, right? Only in this lifetime and on earth, and everybody, 8 billion people on this earth, worry about money in this lifetime and on this earth. Think about all the other lifetimes where money was not a thing. We didn't care about no money, right? And that's why some of y'all probably don't even be caring about money. We didn't care about money. We cared about spiritual gifts, authority, power. We cared about that. We was like, oh, okay. We cared about knowledge. We cared about wisdom. We cared about community. We cared about connectedness. That's what we cared about, ascending and stuff like that. Nobody wasn't worried about no money in the first, timeline of Nataka and Lumerian. They weren't worried about that. They was bathing in the water with the love of their life and living life and eating, whatever they was eating. They weren't worried about all of that. It's only Earth. You think if we go to Mars right now, they over there worrying about some damn money? No, they're not. Earth has created the system of money, and the system of money is actually energy. See what I'm saying? The people here created Earth. I mean, money. It was a time when we didn't even have money. Everything was a barter system. So you got to understand what it is that you need to heal. And sometimes it's beyond the mommy and the daddy wounds. It's beyond the martyrdom wounds. It's beyond the people pleasing wounds. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful and blessed day. I'm going to get out of here. My phone went from 100% to 33%. So I'm going to exit left. I got a lot of work to do. Okay. I will see y'all next time. And if you're joining the class, I will see y'all tomorrow morning. My school community, we will be meeting on Sunday again. And this will be the last week of that. Okay. All right. God bless you guys as well, too. All right. Hopefully that you guys, that makes sense. You can go ahead and do your own research on it if you want. Okay. The class is on my website, seventhharmonyplace.com. The name of my TikTok is the name of my website. Okay, so I just letting you guys know I don't teach delusion. I don't feed into delusion over here. I don't care about Carlos. I don't care about nobody from your past. I don't care. I really don't even read and care about spiritual warfare like that no more. I just don't. I'm gonna teach you how to get out of it. It's time for y'all to start living your life of peace. Ain't y'all tired of warfare? Ain't y'all so tired? We can't be keeping on the loop of that. Just keep repeating, oh, somebody's attacking me, somebody's doing that, and all of that. No, rise up in your authority, recognize your authority, and I promise you, when you do that, everything's going to balance out. Everything's going to balance out. All right. So, once again, I love you guys. Okay. I will see y'all next time. Which class to choose to close coven contracts? So I had a soul contract class that was like a week or two ago. I had it. So I don't know when I'm going to run that again. So that's why I gave you the three options, Empress. The option is one, you sign up for my tier 2 or tier 3 program. Okay. I would suggest you sign up for tier 2 before you get into 3. But you sign up for tier 2. I teach you how. That's a 3-month program. Okay, it's 3 months. And I teach you all of that stuff in tier 2 because it's a high priestess program. Okay. The second option is you book a session with me and we go in and we close all of those contracts out. Okay. The third option is to wait till when I'm running a soul contract cancellation class again. Those are the options, okay, that I have right now. So either book, educate, you can either book, educate, or wait until I run a class because the classes are only $44, but I don't do them all the time. So I may be doing another one throughout the summer because I'm trying to take a summer break. I got 2 weeks left of tier 3. And then we'll be done and graduating from tier 3. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a summer break. And so I'll just be doing sessions over the summer, pretty much not a lot of classes. And then I'm going into my Lionsgate portal event in Miami. And then I start tier 2. So that's kind of like my lineup for the rest of the year. Okay. All right. I love y'all. Okay. Archangel Michael, I ask that you shut this live down. All portals and access, all interferences. Okay. Have a beautiful and blessed day. No problem, Empress. Have a beautiful and blessed day. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay. All right. Let's see how we turn